Hi there, my name is Vile, and my project is all about endangerment and extinction, and I also mention a couple of species throughout the way. So, what is endangerment? Endangerment refers to the state or condition in which a species, environment, or resource is at risk of harm, damage, or extinction due to factors such as human activity, natural disasters, or environmental changes. It involves a significant threat that jeopardizes the survival or well being of the entity in question. This often leads to a decrease in population or habitat loss. So now extinction. What is extinction? Extinction refers to the permanent disappearance of a species, population, or group from the earth. This happens when the last individual of that species dies, and there are no more living members left to reproduce. This can occur when a species fails to adapt to environmental changes, faces habitat loss, or is outcompeted by other species. Once a species is extinct, no individuals of that species remain alive anywhere on the planet. Extinction is a natural part of evolution, but has been accelerated in modern times due to human activities such as deforestation, pollution, and climate change. Now I'm going to talk about the Pyrenean ibex. The Pyrenean ibex, also known as the bucardo, was a wild goat species that lived in the mountainous regions of the Pyrenees, straddling the border between Spain and France. It was a relatively large animal, with males weighing up to 80 kilograms, which is 176 pounds, and females around 40 kilograms, which is 88 pounds. The males were notably larger and more robust than the females, and the coat of the Pyrenean ibex was short and reddish brown, darkening slightly in the winter, and females typically had a lighter, more delicate color, with some white patches on their underparts. One of the most striking features of the Pyrenean ibex was its long, backward curving horns, which were found in both males and females. The males had particularly large and impressive horns that tapered to sharp points, making them a defining characteristic of the species. These animals were well suited to their mountainous habitat, navigating the steep, rocky cliffs with ease due to their surefootness and specialized hooves. The Pyrenean ibex was a herbivore, feeding on grasses, shrubs, and other plants found in the high altitude environment of the Pyrenees. Unfortunately, due to the hunting pressures, habitat destruction, and a lack of successful conservation efforts, the species became extinct in the wild by the early 2000s. The last known individual, a female, died in 2000 after a fall, marking the species officially extinct. In recent years, there have been attempts to resurrect the Pyrenean ibex using de extinction techniques like cloning, but these efforts have not yet produced successful results. The extinction of the Pyrenean ibex serves as a reminder of the fragility of biodiversity and the challenges faced in conservation. I'm going to talk a little bit about the baiji. The baiji, also known as the Yangtze River dolphin, was a freshwater dolphin species that lived exclusively in the Yangtze River in China. It had a sleek, streamlined body that helps it navigate through the river's fast moving waters with a pale grayish white coloration that blended into its murky environment. One of its most distinctive features was its long, slender beak, lined with sharp teeth designated for catching fish. The baiji also had a small fin located far back on its body, contributing to its unique appearance. The dolphin species was well adapted to life in the Yangtze River, relying heavily on echolocation to navigate the murky waters and locate prey. Its diet mainly consisted of fish, including species like carp and catfish, as well as other small aquatic animals found in the river. The baiji was a solitary and elusive creature often found in the quieter, deeper sections of the river. The baiji's population began to decline in the 20th century due to a combination of factors. The construction of dams, pollution, and heavy boat traffic disrupted its natural habitat, while overfishing and competition for food resources further contributed to its decline. The baiji was also particularly vulnerable to human activity, as its solitary nature and preference for quieter areas made it especially susceptible to entanglement in fishing nets and collisions with boats. By the early 2000s, the species was considered functionally extinct, with no confirmed sightings of the baiji in the wild after 2002. Conservation efforts, including research expeditions and attempts to protect the Yangtze River's ecosystem, came too late to save the baiji. The species Extinction is a somber reminder of the profound impact human activity can have on freshwater ecosystems, and it underscores the urgent need for effective conservation measures to protect other species at risk in similar environments. Now I will be talking about the Spix macaw. The Spix's macaw, also known as the little blue macaw, is a vibrant bird native to Brazil. This species is known for its striking blue feathers, with a lighter pale blue on the head and a deeper, more intense blue on the rest of its body. Its face is marked by a distinctive white patch around the eyes, which contrasts with its blue feathers, and it has a dark blue curved beak. The Spix's macaw was primarily found in the Brazilian state of Bahia, where it lived in the Brazilian forest along the Rio São Francisco. It was known for its diet of seeds, fruits, and nuts, often foraging in the canopy of trees. Sadly, due to habitat loss, hunting, and the illegal pet trade, the Spix's macaw was declared extinct in 2000. However, the species has been the focus of significant conservation efforts, including breeding programs, with a few individuals being reintroduced into their natural habitat. Also, these birds were the birds in Rio. To prevent endangerment and extinction, we must focus on protecting habitats by establishing reserves and safeguarding ecosystems from destruction. Reducing pollution such as air, water, and soil contamination is also crucial, as it directly harms wildlife. Addressing climate change by cutting emissions and promoting renewable energy helps slow down habitat shifts that threaten many species. It's equally important to control invasive species, which can outcompete or harm native wildlife, disrupting natural ecosystems. Supporting sustainable practices in agriculture, forestry, and fishing ensures that we don't overexploit natural resources. Raising public awareness about the value of biodiversity encourages people to take action and make eco-friendly choices. Lastly, investing in scientific research such as breeding programs and habitat restoration provides solutions to recovery and conservation efforts. By combining these actions, we can prevent extinction and preserve our planet's biodiversity. Thanks for watching me paint my little animal pictures, and that's the end of my presentation. Bye.